Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
What's good, Rattlers?
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Xavier. Welcome to the first Rattler Report of the new year.
If you're new to RMHS, the Rattler Report is a student-run broadcast that is produced by Journalism 1 and 2 students.
Every Friday at the start of second period, we'll feature events, important announcements, and student segments. We're still getting the show up and running, but we didn't want you to miss out on what's happening on campus next week.
Let's start the show with a look at this week's announcements.
Bonjour! French Club will have their first meeting of the year, this Wednesday, August 21st, during lunch. All those interested, please meet outside the 600 building main entrance at 12:55 to be let into the building. Past members, please wear your shirts. This month's character education. Trustworthy. The definition of trustworthy is able to be relied on as honest or truthful. You can show trustworthiness by following through with your assignments and completing them on time, or by simply owning up to your mistakes. Lunch with Avid on Wednesdays. Have your lunch and get to know the Avid students. If you are curious about college or your next steps after high school, we can help. Meet Mrs. Sandoval at the doors of the 600 building at 12:55. See you there.
Good morning, Rattler Report High School. My name is Miss Bella, for those who didn't know. I have changed rooms this year. I am now in room 306. So, who am I? What do I do? I am in charge of OTL, ISS, and detentions on campus. I will also be pushing in more classroom support this school year, so if you see me in your classrooms, you see me walk in, please continue with what you're doing and don't let it disrupt you. So, what is the policy here at Rancho Mirage High School for our ID card? In simple terms, they must be worn around your neck at all times from an appropriate lanyard. Your picture must be visible, so meaning don't put any stickers on your ID cards, please. If you lose your ID card, it is your responsibility to replace it. ID card replacements are available in the student store for $5. What happens if you don't have your ID for one day? You will go to the office and you will receive a loaner ID wristband. Those are colored wristbands and the colors on those change daily. You will then be assigned a lunch detention. Lunch detentions for not having your ID are mandatory, meaning you must serve that detention. You might be wondering, where are detentions taking place? Detentions take place in room 306 this year. To access room 306, you must enter through the outside door. Detentions are only 15 minutes long. And if you think that is too much time taken away from you, keep your IDs on you at all times. And if you have any questions about our ID policy or the way detention works, please stop by room 306 before or after school, or you can also email me right here, iprez@psusd.us. Let's have a great school year, Rattlers.
Thank you. The Rattler Report also highlights our sports teams that play throughout the year.
Now here's a preview of the Rattler Sports Center.
And my triple cup, that's 2 times 2. Man, this shit dogging in the war time, so yeah, my eyes red, but I'm no diamond. If you gon' run it up, that's all on you.
You know I'm ballin', usual like Kobe. Ooh, worry about a hater that don't know me.
What's good, Rattlers? I'm Angelo, your new host for the RSC. I'm very excited for today's episode being the first episode of the new school year. This will be a short segment since it is the second week of school, but many more exciting games and events are soon to come. Next week, the girls volleyball team will be traveling to Bassett High School on Tuesday and will also host Heritage High School here on Thursday. Girls tennis will also play away against Talkwitz on Tuesday and will play San Jacinto Leadership Academy here at home on Thursday. Finally, our freshman football team will face Redlands High School here at home on Tuesday, so be sure to head down to the pit to support our freshman team. While that is going on, our varsity football team will travel across the Pacific Ocean all the way to Honolulu, Hawaii to face off against the Farrington Governors on Friday. Me personally, I'm very excited for this game since it is the first time our football team is doing something special like this. Hopefully, we are able to see more special games go on, not just from the football team, but from all the other Rancho sports teams here on campus. That is all for today, Rattlers. Be sure to come down to support our volleyball, tennis, and football teams, and good luck to all the other fall sports teams on campus. Now, back to Ashley and Xavier in the studio.
Thanks, Angelo. We're excited to see what our sports teams do this year.
It's great to see everyone on campus again. We'll be back next week with a preview of ASB Spirit Week leading up to the first football game. If you have an announcement for next week's show, please email Miss Cassidy.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Rattler Report YouTube channel. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Xavier, and we're signing off.